to make an electric guitar. I already have a Stratocaster with a trim and 3 single coils. So I figured I'd counter that and make a Telecaster with a fixed bridge and put 2 humbuckers in it. Can't play that song and drop D. I'm in the upper lower middle class, so I can't afford big machinery like a table saw or a router. So I'll have to buy some pre-made parts. Here I have a few necks, and I can choose which one is best and alter it up a bit to be perfect, and I can make my own headstock. And I also bought a kit guitar, but I will not be using this body because this is cut for single coils, and like I said, I don't have a router, so I can't edit this. And I mostly bought this because I need the hardware. I wanted gold hardware, so this kit came with gold hardware, and I'm going to be using most of that. I can't use this bridge though because it's cut for single coil. So I bought a humbucker bridge and some humbuckers. It's going to be fun. Oh, by the way, I also ordered a Telecaster body that was pre-cut for humbuckers, and I'm going to customize it. I have an issue here. These 2 necks, the scaling doesn't look like it exactly lines up. These are both cut to be for Fender guitars, Telecasters and Stratocasters. So, which is 25.5 inches from bridge to nut. I measured my Strat, and it's 12 3/4 from nut to 12th fret, which is halfway. So it'd be 12 3/4 from 12th fret to the bridge. So that is the correct scaling. So I measured them both, and this one looks like it came up a little bit over 12 3/4. The other one looked like it came a little bit under 12 3/4. So what do I do? The scaling on this neck measures out pretty accurately against Fender specs, and I shaped the headstock to my likings. The body has arrived. I ordered it from Taurowoodworks, which is a company based out of New York, and they have an EBA store. They have an EBA store. Quality product. They make different styles and a bunch of different woods. This particular one is made out of ash. I did a test fitment, and it appears I need to make a few adjustments. First of all, this neck sits a little too high off the body. Also, when I measured the scale, it's supposed to be 25.5 inches. It comes out about 1/8 inch too long. So, since I don't have anything that I could edit that with, I've decided to do all my changes right here to the neck. Just gonna sand this down a little bit and sand this down a little bit here too. This is designed for a Stratocaster, which has a curved bottom here. Telecasters have flat bottoms. So that might be why the scaling happened to be off, but either way, I'm gonna make that flat and fix the scaling, and it's gonna be better. Perfect. After all that, I will proceed to custom shape the body.
Beautiful.
I ordered a graphite nut. Problem is, this isn't graphite. It's friggin' plastic. Rip off.
I might use this nut, but it's a little too tall, so I'm gonna sand it down a little bit. Beautiful. Yeah. Gonna have a nice beveled edge there. So here's what I got so far. I did my custom horn here with a nice bevel. Sharp here and sharp here, but when it comes to the end, it turns back into the smooth. Turns back and smooth in here. I kept this rounded edge around here, keep it rounded here, keeping it rounded all around the back, keeping the back flat. The next thing I'm going to do is put this bevel around this edge. It's going to be the same as this. It's going to be sharp here and sharp here, so a straight line from line to line there. Then it will come together nice and smooth on the edge. Both sides, nice and smooth. And my headstock has the matching bevel on it too.
Right now, the neck into the body has this here and here. It doesn't look right. It doesn't belong. What we're going to do is we're going to sand that back so it's smooth there. Which means I'll have to redo the whole back of the neck, which is fine.
One thing that really adds quality to a guitar is having very smooth frets. And so what I'm going to try to do is smooth the fret ends and round them a little bit. I have a file here that has one rough edge and two smooth edges, triangular. And that should be able to get in there without messing up my fretboard. So that's what we're going to do. Tape off the fretboard first to help protect it. Sandpaper. Rounded fret ends. Now just gotta polish them. I have this 2000 grit sanding sponge and I'm gonna try to polish up the frets a bit and smooth out the fretboard a little too. I'm gonna do a build on this real quick before I finish it. That way I know everything goes together all right. I bought new knobs with pearly tops instead of these. And that's gonna match my white stuff I got going on there. I haven't decided how to finish this yet. I'm working up some concepts. But yeah, I'm gonna build it and put some holes in it and then I'll finish it. I am gonna put this plate on backwards. Most Telecasters have the switch up on this side. But I wanna do this because that way these knobs are gonna line up perfectly with the bridge here. It just looks better to me artistically. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to switch around this because it's gonna be flipped. I'll have to figure that out when I'm soldering up the wires. I just realized that the kit that I got wasn't designed for through body strings. It just goes to the bridge. So I'm gonna have to order little peggy things that go in there. Gonna try to get away with not putting those little trees on there, but I definitely think I'm gonna have to. Look how easily this comes off. Boing! Boing! I bought some circular gold string trees. String cheese! It should look nicer than the ugly ones. Like that. Potentiometer, aka pot. Now I'm going to replace this potentiometer. Yep, that's what I'm going to do.
The ones that came with the kit are 250K. For humbuckers, people recommend 500K pots. I'm going to replace the volume pot. I think I'm going to keep this one at the 250K. Because that's a tone, and I don't use tone that much, except for on my amp, so I'm not going to need that. It came with, this is a Fender pot, and it came with a capacitor. If I were to replace that, I may or may not use this capacitor. I think not. It's going to be extra work. Well, we'll see how it sounds once it's done. Maybe change that capacitor out, or maybe the pot. But definitely replacing this one. It's jacked up anyway in this kit. It's all crooked, and I can't even turn it. The kit is crap, but hopefully the rest of stuff will be alright. One problem I can already see is this thing looks huge compared to that. The shaft looks fatter. I can't even fit it on this knob. Which is weird because I bought it straight from Fender, and this is a Fender kit. Oh well. I will make it work. It's gonna get in there. Should probably wear goggles. Only get pieces of metal in my eyeball.
That was dumb. Guess while I'm at it, doing dumb stuff. See if I can grind this out a little. Put your goggles back on. What? Haha!
Stop! I have my wiring diagram, and it's just going to be the same way this one was done. Now I get some soldering to do.
gasoline on my fretboard. I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. It's petroleum jelly. Just need a sock.
So, how should I finish it? Here's a little sample piece. We had a couple different things. They all have metallic flake in them. But here is natural with satin on the top with the flake and high gloss on the bottom. And then here's whitewash. It's whitewashed satin with the flake. Whitewashed gloss with the flake. And then on the back I took a torch and I blackened up the grain lines. So they're both whitewashed and flamed, and we have gloss and we have satin. So I don't know which to do. I might do a combination of a few of these. Or I might just paint it.
Hi, I'm going to use boiled linseed oil to finish the back of the neck. I didn't boil it, somebody else did. It's supposed to leave a very nice, smooth finish for easy playability. So, important thing, gotta have Ninja Turtle rag, nice and clean. Here we go. Okay, now all I have to do is let that set for 10 minutes, wipe off the excess, and then let it dry for a day or whatever before I move on to the next step. What is up with this switch knob? It's friggin' ridiculous. I sanded this switch down and made it purty. Ta-da! I'm going to torch my guitar. Are you crazy? Yes. What I'm doing now is I'm taping off the back because I'm gonna apply a whitewash to the front. The reason I took that torch to it was to make the grain darker so you could see it better on the front when I put the whitewash on. Because I wanted it to be like a translucent white on the front. In the back I'm gonna keep like this and just put a clear coat on it. To tape this off I use this really thin masking tape, really good to get a nice straight line around the edge there. And now, finishing off. For the finish on the front, I'm going to mix boiled linseed oil with whitewash. And I'm going to mix a little bit of translucent black to it as well, because I want it to be a light gray instead of pure white. And I think this will work out good. I did do a test already, so I'm not super crazy. Let's get to it. Got a little bit more sanding to do, then we'll be ready for clear coat. So right now it kind of has this rustic look to it, which was not my intention, but it's kind of cool. So I have to decide if I should roll with it or sand it down and start over. Stay tuned. I don't like it! I'm starting over! Okay, this time I'm gonna do the exact same thing, except I'll expect a different result. I'm actually going to put less of the white stuff in it this time. Make it more oil. And I'm just going to rub it in. Wait 10 minutes, wipe it off. Just like you're supposed to with regular rolled in material.
Wipe you off, Ethan.
This is some really cool stuff. It's called Duplicolor Clear Effects, and it'll add a metallic effect to anything. And it's going on this. The back turned out great. It's high gloss. I don't know if you guys can see, but there is metallic flake in there. The front, though, is not cooperating. When I took the tape off, the clear coat came up with it. So I'm tired of painting, so I'm just gonna kind of sand this down a little bit, not go to that full rustic look. So I lied and I redid the entire front. And this time I'm going to use the adhesion promoter with the clear effects and then matte clear. And I'm going to pray to gosh that it works. So I was going to mask this off again and paint half of it matte and half of it gloss. But right now it's all gloss and it looks delicious. So I'm not going to risk it. So, overview. I made this guitar. The body is ash. The neck is maple. A really dark rosewood fretboard. It almost looks like ebony. Ebony. The nut, it's a bone nut. Standard tuners, gold hardware. Seymour Duncan pickups. 500K volume pot, 250K tone pot, 3-way switch. And yeah, I did a white translucent front and a natural back with flamed on the grain. And I did a high gloss metallic finish on it. Yeah, there you have it.